We move into heaven late. Just a little bit. That smoke going down will keep the players back. The wall certainly will. Nice kill for Yumpy. He's in a bit of trouble, but Scream's there to help. The nade kept the others back. Zipan's nade of his own, though, comes through big, taking down Scream. Yumpy's already fallen, and a chance now for FPX if they can cross this spike over. And the second nade spawned from the kill just moments ago will allow them to get up close. Oh, the boom bot smacked him. He stood right on the edge of a cage. That was a brave play when he heard the boom bot rolling.
Oh, Zipan is already on.
Here's the pop flash, but there's no one to follow up on it. Navera still caught in that elbow, and he'll be dropped. An attempt from Dreamus and Scream to retake space, and they are shut down as well. And Yumpy's silent flank.
Can we bring Yumpy's cam back up, please? Maybe for the first time in history, there's nobody there up until Zipan peeks, and he's caught through the wall! And Yumpy's found Saigetsu as well.
All these players on the cross now caught by the grab. Well, there's the nade on the back of it. Huge damage done. FPX crumbling on the way out. They've not got a kill yet, Tom. Just pistols. And Xiao now has to take them all down. A firing squad swarming in on him from absolutely every direction. No angle is safe. They're looking to make their way into the side, and well, this is where the judge gets big value, huge damage. The blast pack won't finish him off, but the showstopper should keep them back. Angel goes running into him.
Hey, does actually manage to at least trade him out. That's the position cleared and information of where the remainder are actually going to be. It's a swing out, and both Artis and Xiao find kills. They've got res available as well.
Up down from Sulcus. He's going to try to help with the stars. All right. That's a peek out of Yumpy. All right. Xiao's got a little bit of assistance for Angel in hand, but Angel didn't want it. He just kept on going until the bullets ran.
Seems like they were all going to go up, destroy the wall, and almost just try and ult their way back through. At least it seems it. They peak early, and in fact, they're just swinging out one by one, almost giving these free fights to FPX. Just going to try and hold off some of the angles, but it seemed like they had no intention of using any of their ultimates to win this round. And well, Saigetsu was the final knife. Is this man planning on going? There's no cover. There's absolutely none. This is just a free kill. Nobody watching from mid. They were all just keeping an eye on a different direction. And because of that, Yumpy gets isolated. Nice shots from Navera out, but this has come back into a 2 versus 2. Heal through. Res is available, but Navera with the fast swing. That might just be enough. You need Saigetsu to go for this plant. Now, there is going to be the trip, but it's been destroyed almost instantly, and Navera has won them the round just off that and that alone. Okay, Saigetsu's going to get the fight divide. It's going to isolate them from the spike, but as you said, that secondary flank could be everything. He's going to hear all the footsteps, give all the information that they're swinging into the site, and there is Artis just causing them problems. Navera now left into a 1 versus 2. He is going to find out the info from the neural theft, but just look how passive these remaining players are. He almost needs to start tapping the spike. He almost needs to start making a move, and there's just no need for it. He is the cage. Has at least made things a little bit more. They've naded right on top of him, though. That is such a perfect combination. Nothing Yumpy could have done.
He was blind.
Being blinded by the paranoia. Come on now, they get the afterplant open and ready.
Spike planted.
I think
Another
it's even
tough point.
I think it's even worse, Tom. I think he got blinded by the paranoia and then got flashed by Artis on the way back. So he literally couldn't even see the nade. He couldn't hear it. He was just kind of like, I think I'm walking into spawn, guys. And then he was just blown up. Like, unlucky. FPX. They've got the advantage. They've got the side, and Saigetsu in a nasty position. Some support here from Zipan. Might make a little bit of noise. Might just draw their eye over in this direction, or might have to trade. And he's got to go quick. There's Dreamass dropped. And left into a 1v2, Sulcus has practically no chance. He's got to go for it. It's the last round. The nade has even gone out. And I think the time alone is going to stop this from being a possibility.
It's almost just stat padding at this point.
This is crazy. They're playing for a ramp exec, 3 players to crunch in and take them. They've already lost Yumpy.
I think Xiao's trying to bait them almost just by hiding in the corner. Artis has managed to clear one out on the site. Scream, though, is going to isolate 2. A couple of big frags just to give them an opportunity here. Well, to almost try and defend this gun. You do not want this falling into enemy hands. The swing back, though, and Navera's now landed another. Well, we spoke about how effective their almost half buys or pistol rounds could be. I guess the bonus almost works in their favor then, because they've already managed to find a couple of openers, make it a third, almost convincing that this will be a flawless. And there you go.
Artist needs to get out of there. Flashes pop. They're going to start spamming, spraying, and taking him down. 3 versus 4. And Team Liquid have got the site. Another chance to get a plant down and another man advantage extended in their direction. This is unbelievable. The attack side's supposed to be the hardest on this map, but, well, Team Liquid seem to be making an easy time of it so far, Tom.
Yeah, impressive entries once again. And, well, I feel like on the FPX side, it's heroes, right? Someone trying to swing out, someone trying to take a fight individually and just handing away 1v1 duels to Team Liquid, which is a team you never want to try and do that against. Angel needs a double here, and while he gets absolutely nothing, Scream has been on point over the last couple of rounds.
Started to rotate. Zipan is now on site to help out. And, oh no, Angel's being caught TPing. That's not pretty, but Zipan's here to save the day. The double connected. Shao for his own. And just 10 seconds left. They've got to deal with Zipan on the side, and they do.
Oh, it's the steps. The steps alone have already finished it. You can see Saigetsu straight away. He just goes to hide. That's all Artist really needed. You give them a little bit of information. I don't know if they actually managed to dodge it. Never mind. Dreamas is actually taking contact. Not the player I necessarily expected. Showstopper out. Will remove Scream. He's got his online now, but unfortunately he's not alive. Rolling Thunder is going to make things tough, though. A multitude of players were already within this site. Zipan hoping to slow them down, but instead there's a lurk from behind, but they expect it. Solkas and Yumpy, though, quickly coming back to leave it into a 2 versus 2. Time is a ticking, but they should have a plan.
Yep, Solkas is going to get that plant down. They get to reset a little bit, a moment of silence. The calm before the storm as Shao and Saigetsu mount up to get back into this fight. Angel's rezzed, and Yumpy tries to punish, but gets caught. Solkas now has to go absolutely nuclear, and Angel shuts him down.
To take space for his side, but they need to get onto the site. 15 seconds left as they make their move, and Shao is still ready and waiting, needing an instant headshot, but he's got the squad behind him. Soulcast, the last man standing, but even getting to this spike is going to be difficult. He might just have it. No, I think it's too late. It's too late, and Saigetsu doesn't need to peek. He will just hold back, and it will be FPX. It took them a long, long time, Mitch, but they got it over the line.
They got there. They got there eventually to find anybody pushing through, but as the wall goes down, Yumpy takes his time to strike. Good damage onto the Sage, who will just heal up, and unfortunately, Scream doesn't have that same luxury now that he's gone down.
Yeah, it's already looking rough. In fact, Artist has already found his 3rd kill of the round. Ace was stolen away. Much value for his like the fact that he can play the Tour de Force in the next round because of how many kills he got. Okay, this is now starting to get very worrying, and this is also the detriment of having a couple of players playing those pistols, is that when things go badly, you're left in a very awkward position. How on earth is Yumpy just in behind them? It seems like information not really being spotted out at all, and Yumpy's already done so much in this round. Shao now tagged as well.
What is going on, man?
Actually playing with the rifles. Angel's, he's caught, but... well, maybe he's caught them instead. He's going to go back through. It gets past the Prowler.
Scream's got to be careful at this point. All by himself. Players absolutely everywhere. Yumpy trying to carve out some space for the team. Return some investment for the lives that they've lost. And while he's dropped now into a 2v4 with rifles for some of the FPX players still from those earlier fights, I'm terrified for Team Liquid. What a strange start to a map.
Yeah, I guess maybe the backup plan was if somehow that fails, Angel just runs in and kills everyone. Like, the fact he dodged the second Prowler is just utterly ridiculous. Like, it literally locks on and he somehow managed to get past it. And while that left Soulcast in a position where he was absolutely screwed. He's not at the best of starts, but I don't really blame him for any...
That plant has to be stuck all the way, and that it shall be. One away from a showstopper. If he can isolate a kill, it could be huge. He spotted one. Now he spotted the other, I guess, but too late. Defuse.
The Force is completely unavailable. They've nulled him completely, but luckily, you've still got Navira. They need to get on for this plant, but Dreamas has found another. Again, ever so dangerous with these pistols. Into a 2v2 we go.
Huge. Absolutely huge. That kill for Navira. Got them the space, got them the ult. Here's the drop to try and grab a kill, but Navera's able to shut it. And so Angel, 1 versus 2. No shields on his opponents. But these fights are anything but easy. He's about to go to 50 HP, then he just needs a body tag from his opponent. There we go, no! Dreamer!
The position that Xiao's currently looking to play from, I almost think he might just be trying to deny it, yeah. Just trying to make sure that they can't get that plant any sooner. In fact, he's going to kill the planter. They combined it with a snake bite, and now they can actually get that space to almost come back in. They've got a res if they need it, but Saigetsu will eventually fall. They're trying to bait them in on the other side, but the fact is they're running out of time. Somebody needs to make a move.
Spike.
Well, at least the spike gets planted. But look at that. There's just nowhere for Scream to go. Can't cross back, can't stay there, and Dreamas has to do it all again. 1 versus 3 at this point. 4 bullets left in the magazine, and Xiao only needs the screen for the retake. Not having the wall is obviously not ideal. Can't block the bullets, but these players are going to try to come out and take the fights openly. Viper's pick comes into play, and that is huge. That's it locked down now. Nade in, lots of kills. Scream's got 2 with the nade, including Saigetsu, and they won't get it done now. The time, it's too far gone. Dreamus just needs to run that clock a little more, and he does a damn good job of it. Round after round on this attack side can be tough. Let's take it 1 step at a time. The judge, well, it's not going to be challenged. They've left it and tried to bait him into peeking after. Nade down as well. That's big damage done, and Scream's able to finish him off and spray down for a second. Okay, that's about as close in front. Just need to delay long enough, and well, they've got the utility to do that. There you go. From behind, Dreamus not even able to get much done. It's Navera, the snake bite, and the spray to take 2, put 6 to 5 on the board for himself.
Attacker spawn.
The operator and the yeah, I'm a little bit confused here. Individual kill go down on mid. Spike's being picked. Now you got that aggression come through. Yumpy with his second operator able to pop off and take Zipan. And now FPX are, I mean, they're still kind of lost. They don't know where the spike is going necessarily. They could easily switch back to A. Flanked by Xiao that, I mean, they don't even know if they want to complete at this point. No way. No way.
That could have been a big kill. It is at least going to delay them a little bit. Xiao should be able to find at least a little information off the back of his dart. In fact, it's going to ping up Soulcast, but that might be a little bit of a misread just because Yumpy has still lurked around this position. I imagine he has his rendezvous available, but it's something that Xiao is more than aware of. They've even got the C's just to try and hold him back a little longer, stick him in place, but the fact is, he's not going to be able to get anything done until he clears this spot. A chance, but so...
I almost feel like anything from here is it's unexpected. I don't expect to see them coming out with anything, any plans, let's say, any huge advantages, but no kills at all. They've still got the numbers to work with. Diving in towards yellow now, and well, FPX are there to greet them. The wall up. This is going to get them over to start diffusing that, and they've got to break it halfway already. Here comes the big swing. The spray is good for Saigetsu, and he'll find all 3 to close this one out.
It seems like they're just going to stick it out, and instead, they're actually caught completely. The C's lowers the HP enough to kill off Angel. Perfectly timed utility and Soulcast just tapping heads with the Guardian. Now everything has fallen apart for FPX. The utility just isn't there to give them that plant anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that was ambitious. We've seen it before where Team Liquid kind of, oh, well. Good luck to you, sir. Team Liquid kind of whiffed, right? Where Solkas threw in the C's and it didn't make it to the other side of the wall. Why is this now a 3 versus 2? Very quick kills that came through. An opportunity now if they can retrieve this spike, but getting out there ain't too easy. I like the bait from Saigetsu. Oh, nice! He knew he was going to swing. He just held it. Waiting, baiting, and now getting his Viper's Pit online and activated. It's dropped down. This swing on the back is caught. An artist goes bye-bye. It's all on to Saigetsu. He's beckoning forward. Look at it. What's happening to his fingers? My God, man. See a doctor, a physician.
Expecting utility spam to come through on the normal default spots. Instead, Nightfall utilized as they now look to swing back in. Scream already going to drop Zipan, so the null command is down, and everything just seems to be going up Liquid, leaving it all on to just Xiao, and Scream will slaughter him as well. His ult as well. Now, the Viper's Pit into Tube is something we've seen a couple of teams do, but they need to clear it first. And Yumpy has other ideas. Holding this down with an operator. trying to reclaim some ground elsewhere. They're also looking to put pressure into the Viper's pit. You can see just one player waiting behind the box in the form of Xiao. Saigetsu also finds Yumpy, which gives them an extra little bit of space, but he peeks into Soulcast. Viper's pit gone, and the spike.
Oh, look who's sneaking around. Xiao making it all the way through B long. Navarro was none the wiser. And with Solkas falling, the round. Team Liquid spraying away on mid right away. Boombot coming through, and they've lost Yumpy. That's not a peak I thought would go FPX's way. And they're even rushing in. This wall has gotten in just in time.
It's exactly the same as last round. Just trying to garner this space. However, they might not be expecting Navira to be here so soon. Already swinging in for a double, turning the round back into an even playing field. And again, leaving them somewhat isolated. They've also caught out Xiao. And now you just have Saigetsu, the lone player within the tube, trying to defend the spike. Artis now having to try and drag this back from the depths. A small chance to turn it, but it isn't going to be happening. It will be the victory for Team Liquid and a third map.
On the other side, though.
Oh, this is in a little bit of trouble. He's going to be caught out already. But in the meantime, they're going to go wrapping back in. Nice shot from Navira. A man always happy to hold before escaping with his rendezvous. You'll see that throughout this game with the operator. He escapes at the very last second. Nonetheless, it is going to be an afterplant, but a very difficult one to win.
I mean, they need someone to find some kills quickly, right? You turtle in on the site, you're just going to get destroyed. That's the idea here for FPX. Angel and Saigetsu waiting. The firing squad to catch these players on the way out. Good kill to start with. Follow-up is there as well. He drops down safely behind it. A good little escape route. They've left themselves, and the kills keep on coming. The last player caught behind it. And look, this was an almost impossible, a difficult at the very least, retake. Oh, revealed up Dreamas. There's the peek and the follow-up from Angel. Tom, FPX come in here with a few disadvantages. Spectre, Sheriff. But now, if they take the right map control, they can even recover that. They can pick up some weapons. They still have to deal with this man here, but they're avoiding him. Unknowingly, avoiding what would be almost certain death.
Yeah, instead, though, they're facing into Scream, which has its own dangers. Playing a off angle, to say the least. A nasty surprise for the first player in, and he's managed to escape back out of there. Again, always seems to get away with far more than he ever should, but Xiao will be there to wrap back around.
The breach flash. Definitely not the most idyllic of those ones. Zipan's gone flying through. He's actually gotten him, and now the plan's coming in. I don't believe they've gotten this level of success right away. The showstopper, the takedown scream, but he couldn't hear the nade. Oh, Solkas, he comes close. Got the wide swing out, but the players on the other side a little bit too strong. And a fifth round now looking likely. A good attempt by... Oh, here we go. Up and over. Got the height to play on, and it got shot by Navara. Managed to just evade them, hiding down behind the boxes, and Solkas uses his haunt to grab a kill, spins around and does the same on B. No flank for FPX this time, and not even a plant yet. A 2 versus 4, a showstopper on the other side for Team Liquid, rolling thunder as well. One of those likely to be committed just to guarantee this round. They do not want to let go of this one. In fact, both of them. That's how desperate they are for a win.
Oh, it's already done. Zipan tagged desperately low. They've even got the nade combo alongside the aftershock stun. He's stunned all the way back and pushed off the plant.
That was his own blast back, by the way.
Yeah. Still one hell of a rotation to try and come through, and just caught both players sectioned off. Where did he turn around? He turned around and killed Yumpy. Okay. I saw a kill onto Yumpy and I was like, there's no way he's just killed him doing that. But even still just waiting. Nice work from Dreamas. Angel instantly going to respond though. And while Scream, his position is known, even still though, he might be able to get something here. Ever deadly, so lightning fast on these jaws. He's going to go back for another
spike down mid.
Spike drop to the deck, and well, they're going to have to just try and smoke him off. But in fact, Navira is still playing forward. I'd assume as well that he now, once again, has the ability to teleport out, Midge.
Fairly soon, he will. At the very least. Oh, okay. On the way through here, Artis is in a lot of trouble. Yeah, I was going to say, if he stepped past that TP line, he might have been dead. But luckily, he's able to make it back. Regroup with his teammates, even still a tough round ahead. And, well, that's a big risk by Angel. What? He's made it through. He's made it through, and he's hearing the steps. Okay, they're actually checking for it, and they've dealt with him so goddamn perfectly. He thought he was making a play. I think we all thought he was making a play, but Team Liquid, they knew it was under control. Never. That's it for Team Liquid. They've had these openings.
Nice.
They've looked great, but it's been Navera alone again and again, able to find kill after kill. This time he's got backup. Both of them make it out by B3. I mean, tossing this one away would be tough. We've got Navera on the operator just zoned in. And soon enough, he's going to have his teleport back online to come out of heaven in towards spawn. In fact, he's already got it up.
Yeah, I feel like at the moment there needs to be more coming out of the likes of Xiao just with the Prowlers, because he's playing these same aggressive angles so regularly, but ultimately there's been nothing to force him off. Now, unfortunately, you've only got the single flash available from Angel, so I don't think you can be committing that just on an angle and hoping that Navira is there. But right now, you're just giving this man 1v1 duels over and over, relatively safe from that ground. Now look at the rotation again. The read is sublime from Liquid. They have 3 players within the site that's being attempted already. Zipan is going to drop 1, but he's only going to be able to just about reclaim the spike, and his teammate seems very far away. It's almost as if at this point Liquid are just denying any chance for FPX to set up. They've had all these ults ready, Mitch, but they don't get the chance to use them.
That almost leads into, panic use in the final round. Where you're like, well, it's now or never, boys. Might as well just chuck out this rocket, see what it does. Even in a round like this, if they can get a kill, it's justified. You can blitz it towards one side or the other, but they need that kill first. They need a reason to believe that this round is theirs, and well, that reason's just being stripped out of their hands. A nade for backside, that's good. That's exactly where they were trying to get the Rolling Thunder down. It's now going to come through, but that's when Angel strikes. They've canceled out that ultimate. Now Showstopper, though, coming in, finding a kill as Navera goes down. The space seized, and everything slows. It looks like Angel has an escape route of his own in mind, but he can't get out. Yumpy's caught him. A disaster as Xiao tries to hold on here, doing what damage he can. Spike hasn't been touched just yet. The paranoia will land, but they can still ping it up and spray it through. It's not the end of the world, but Team Liquid are using this as a bait. They want to catch the perfect moment to strike. It's in fact diffused halfway already. They need to get on it, and they will. Artis has shut down all 3.
Waiting around the edge, but they're wary someone's defusing. Already Scream, he's got it perfect. 1 kill for free. Second kill is actually going to be Navira through the smoke. Oh! And Zipan! He just found absolutely everything. B-site. Paranoia through. Showstopper actually utilized, but it's not going to kill off Dreamass. He survives in the corner. Yumpy with the late lurk as well is just going to manage to find another. Turn it into a very solid position now. Surprised they actually didn't throw the paint shells in here. They had the right idea onto Soulcast where he was going to be, and actually Zipan's now caught another instead. Soulcast having to step up to the plate, and he will. Zipan just killed him with a blast pack, but thankfully Zipan already in a little bit of trouble. I don't know if they expect Angel to be here, but he's actually caught shooting utility. Good isolation. It's another nade kill. I hope someone's keeping count. Nightfall already going to go through. This leaves Xiao needing to hit instant shots, and although Navira was low, he gets nothing.
Artis and Sagetsu to clutch it. 2v4, Navera low HP, but this one ain't looking all too likely. Well, Dreamus is dead. So now it's looking a little bit more likely. Navera's got to be careful. So low, so easily dropped in this situation. There's a head peek for Heaven. He's being patient. He's not peeking out too wide, and his timing is absolutely perfect when he does. In fact, taking both of the remaining kills on his...
After the res, and especially with an afterplant looking quite likely here, it might be quite tough for the other side to break back in.
Yep, it's the right call, popping that. Showstopper just keeping everybody back. You know they're probably not going to go sprinting in on the back of the Nightmare, but now As the smokes dissipate, the kills come in, and they are constantly in favor of FPX. Again, the flank is going to be an issue they have to be wary of, but they are. Angel's locking it down. Not this time, he says. But the kill through the smoke, it stopped the defuse now halfway. A little more is needed. Angel's coming out to try and deal with these mid players. In fact, there's only one left, and it's Scream. They've tapped the defuse. He's got to swing out wide and check it. And Angel takes him down before he can. There's the round. At least not in their, the kill doesn't go in their favor afterwards. Sagetsu's caught in the corner, being revealed, being spammed on, in trouble. There's the shot from Artis. It's only one though, and now he has to try to land that extra little wider angle. He's smoked off as well, and so is Sagetsu. Stuck inside it, Zipman comes to help, and he's swinging in for all the kills. Sagetsu hasn't moved a muscle though. He's still inside this smoke. They're looking for him. They're trying to root him out. The smoke will disappear eventually, and that's when he gets dropped. Oh no, it's come back into Team Liquid's hands. They've won it. Seaside went, oh hey, how you doing?
You can't even really blame your teammate either. Again, Navira. I feel like you almost have to get to the point where you go, okay, we can't really face A long anymore. This guy's just gonna kill us every single time. Angel, half HP, still gets one. There shouldn't be any more from this, and Scream very quick to react. Keep this advantage firmly in Liquid's favor, and they've started to steamroll. They've started to race into these sites. Is there anything the remaining players can do to stop them? They already know where Xiao is, but they don't know where Artis is.
Yeah, that flank has come through now all the way. They've got to try to spin and deal with him, and now Solkas has to do both. Already found the first, and he will not find any.
Take things into his own hands almost. But look at Artis. He made this deep play. It could be 2 kills for free. No, it wasn't free. Somehow, Solkas has turned back. They're going to place the wall down. Nightfall once again utilized, but this time it is going in the favor of Liquid. A 2 versus 2. Another for Solkas. And now Angel is all that stands in their way.
Oh, there we go. Little tag. Angel gets the push through. He's caught Solkas going for halfway at least, but Navera's going to try to interrupt it, and he gets there in time.
They're pushing the smoke. If they make a play through this, it might even just be for free. Already waiting, but he's isolated, and Scream fires straight down to clear him out.
Huge opening from the showstopper. Rolling Thunder still to play with Xiao pressured out of that angle. They can't even hold as these players look to push up close to the judge. Not able to make it all the way though. And the crossback watched for Solkas. He takes the fight right to them, sacrifices his life for the trade. The Rolling Thunder buys them extra time, but they have to peek into the tour de force, and that's always a problem. Halfway diffused already. Rolling Thunder now coming through. It's going to just about stop it. Good swing out of Dreamass, and there's the result. A quick kill. They don't really have anything to block this off now. Sagetsu left all alone. It's already half, but nobody can get it the rest.
This is almost just a surprise, because I think most of the time you're going to just fall back completely. Zipan still wins the duel. So does Sagetsu. Up above is Scream, but he's managed to almost win the round on his own. He was left as the sacrificial lamb to try and just get a kill and disrupt them a little bit. Instead, Sagetsu still survives. That could potentially give them some space. Maybe if they can isolate the duel versus Angel, which they do, but it's a trade almost instantaneous. And the remaining 2 players in mid, well,
stun.
They're almost hoping for a mistake.
This is a perfect stun coming through from Dreamus. If he hits it, he'll catch both players on the way through, but I think he's going for backside instead. No, sorry, he's looking at the window for now. They were waiting. I see him with utility. It's an aftershock to start with. Oh, if the fault line went down, it would have been perfect.
Oh, he got it!
Okay. Well, that's about as good as it gets. That's what they were waiting for.
Yeah, they set up the TP, and that just allows Navera to escape, but well, I think they've only escaped for so long. A 2 versus 4. Plant handed over to give them something, and Sagetsu comes in from behind. This man, again, showing up exactly when FPX need it, and they are going to be going through to face off against Fnatic.